What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ, and today, man, we got another cold calling video, man. But today, I'm gonna go ahead and throw some extra stuff in there because I watched the interview with the most infamous, not infamous, man. This guy's famous, Les Brown. And let me tell you, man, Les Brown has got me through some times. And his words of encouragement is meant for not only me, it's meant for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Black, brown, white, Mexican, Puerto Rican, Asian, whatever you want to be. If you listen to Les Brown, he will get you motivated on the spot. I'm going to tell you how much I love Les Brown and his motivation. I created a sweet potato pie. I'm not a sweet potato pie eater, but I made it. And then when I heard Les Brown talk about how his mama used to make sweet potato pies, and the sweet potato pie so good you gotta eat it with your shoes off so you can wiggle your toes. Some of the stuff that he said in this meeting that went over some heads, I'ma just go through it and I'm gonna throw my cold calling spots in there so you can hear the bull BS. I really don't have much, but I'm showing y'all all I do have. Of course, I'm cold calling all the time, and I'm a, right now I'm on the grind, and before I get back out there and get more houses, I got to get on the grind. So this is where it starts at. All right, everyday people, I hope y'all enjoy this. Remember, man, we still giving away the shoes. Ain't nobody want the shoes, man, but I guess so. You know what to do. Subscribe. Go to everydaything_PJ on IG. Take a screenshot of you subscribing to my YouTube channel before it hits 1,000 subscribers, and you're entered to win all of my raffles forever. That's all you gotta do. And man, I'm gonna be honest, if only one person do it, motherfucker, you win. I don't give a fuck. Shit, I already told y'all what it is. I don't give a damn about the shoes, but if y'all don't want them, neither do I. Or I don't know, maybe y'all don't want them. Hell, but enjoy the video anyway. Peace.
It's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
World-renowned motivational speaker, Mr.
Yes,
Les Brown.
Yes, and his son John Leslie Brown. Welcome.
Thank you very much. It's a plum-pleasing pleasure as well as a privilege to be here, sir.
Wow.
Plum-pleasing pleasure. How do you please the plum? Now tell the people who is Les Brown for folks who may not know.
Well, I was born in an abandoned building on a floor with a twin brother in Liberty City. We were 6 weeks of age. We became foster kids, and then we were adopted. And when I was in 5th grade, I was labeled educable mental retarded and put back from the 5th grade to the 4th grade. And 87% of the kids that are relegated to special education are African-American males.
That's right.
And I fit that profile and failed again when I was in the 8th grade. But I had a high school teacher that was very much like you guys, who did a major interruption. He asked me to do something, to work out a problem, and I told him I couldn't do it. And he said, "Why not?" I said, "I'm not one of his students." He said, "Do it anyhow." And I said, "I can't, sir." And then the other students started laughing, saying, "He's Leslie. He's got a twin brother, Wesley."
My name is Perry.
Wesley's smart. He's DT. He asked, "What's DT?" He's the dumb twin.
I was actually
Damn it,
talking
man.
as I was driving through
Yes,
the
and I
army,
said, "I am,
and
sir."
I came across the property.
Came from
on
behind his
Heatherfield
desk. He
Lane.
said,
I
"Don't
was
you ever say that again."
That's right.
Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality.
That's right.
Case in point, the anthropologist Margaret Mead was in London, and a waiter said, "There's several Americans here tonight." And so she said, "Is that right?" And said, "Yeah." Said, "Let me know when you serve them dessert, then I'll tell you how many are here." So he came back over the table and said, "I've done it." So she got up and she walked around. She said, "There are 35. He looked at the roster. He said, "How do you know?" She said, "In the UK, when you eat a slice of pie, you eat it from the crust toward the tip. In America, when you eat it from the tip toward the crust." How do you eat your pie?
From the tip to the crust?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same way I eat my pizza.
Yeah, so what else do we pick up? We pick up things, in our culture that governs our behavior, the things that we say. We live within the context of the stories we believe about ourselves. Three things that's very important. He said, in order to make it in life, number one, you have to develop your mind that you don't get in life what you want, you get in life what you are. Number two, you have to practice the principle of OQP, only quality people. You earn within $2,000 to $3,000 of your closest friends. People rub off on you. Academy Award winner Sidney Poitier said, when you go for a walk with someone, something happens. Either you adjust to their pace or they adjust to your pace. Whose pace have you adjusted to?
Hey,
but the other thing that he said that's most important, that's really important today, he said develop your communication skills, because once you open your mouth, you begin to tell the world who you are. They have algorithms that can determine, based upon when you go into a room, your eye movements.
That's right.
What your sexual orientation. They got things that can manipulate our thinking, algorithms. So we've never been in this place before where we have instruments that know more about us than we know about ourselves. That's why what we have to do is pay more attention to discovering ourselves early on, rather than just going through the indoctrination and allowing our kids to be indoctrinated from the school system. We have to interrupt that to help them to discover the truth of who they are so they can become an asset to society rather than a liability. My goal is to eliminate the virus before the pandemic, HIV, hood-infected virus, AIDS, addiction to incarceration, and death syndrome. So we have an opportunity and the ability to impact people's lives now in a different kind of way, and not just let the tools that are out there manipulate our minds and the children's mind. The people who created these instruments, they say they've been duped by it. They can't always figure it out.
You have 10 kids.
The Lord said, be fruitful and multiply. I took him seriously. I was Les Brown, the man about town. LB Triple P, there were none before me and there will be none after me. Therefore, that makes me the one and only. Young and single and love to mingle. Certified, bona fide, duly qualified to bring you satisfaction and a whole lot of action. Look out, baby, I'm your love man. I'm hungry. It's an African proverb that says, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. That if you don't change how you see yourself and increase your sense of worthiness, that I deserve to be here, and have a plan of action of the choices that you make that allows you to be here, that many of us die not because of what we eat, but because of what's eating us. So we have to build mental resolve. That's number one. Number two, we have to create a thirst for learning. If you're not willing to learn, nobody can help you. But if you're willing to learn, no one can stop you. So I had to learn. I wanted to speak for AT&T, Procter & Gamble, McDonald's Corporation, General Electric, IBM, Xerox. Never worked for them, don't have any college education, but I was willing to learn so I can be competitive. That I was on the way out. But he was a very strange guy. He said, let me say something to you. I said, what? You got prostate cancer, okay? It's metastasized to 7 areas of your body. I said, whoa. He said, why are you smiling? I said, man, I'm one of 7 children. I was born February the 17th. Joshua marched around the walls of Jericho 7 times. Naaman dipped himself in the river 7 times, the River Jordan 7 times. I said, is there anything else? He said, yeah. And you're ugly, too. I said, you didn't call me ugly. Man, that's malpractice. He said, but you got this. I never tell my patients that they're terminally ill. What I say is that my knowledge, my abilities, and my skills have terminated. Now it's on you and God to determine the prognosis. I determine the diagnosis. I'm going to tell you what I can do, and then the rest of it is for you and God. We have to help them to practice the principle of OQP, only quality people. The people that you have in your life, they're determined whether or not you're an asset or a liability. People rub off on you. And you're never too young to teach. And so I learn from you. I watch you. I've seen some characters come up in here. There was one brother, I wanted to take him out because he came and he was very, very disrespectful.
Oh, Birdman.
I'm not calling your name because I'm 70 now. I got a good right, but I can't fight no more.
but in his defense, what I may have said about him could have been taken as disrespectful too.
I understand that, but when things go wrong, don't go with it.
Hey, Joanne.
If you can tell, I never forget when I was a state legislator, and there was a guy introduced some legislation that I disagreed with, and fortunately, I was seated next to an older guy named C.J. McLean out of Dayton, Ohio. And I raised my hand and I said, Mr. Speaker, I want to challenge this gentleman. And he knew my reputation as a radio personality, being very militant. And he said, Mr. Brown, he said, if you can get a man's attention by tapping him on the
Hello,
shoulder,
may I speak with Oscar?
why knock him in the mouth?
Hello, may I speak with Oscar?
Because he's going to have to fight you, even if he doesn't want to.
No speak English?
He might get in a later.
Okay, I'll call back.
Talk to him. And so that's what I did. And so I'm sure had he called either one of y'all and said, I need to talk to you. You need to talk to him. They operate under the philosophy of the Dale Carnegie course. Tell them what you're going to tell them, and then tell them what you told them. My mentor, Mike Williams, who wrote the book, The Road to Your Best Stuff, The Road to Your Best Stuff, he said, Brownie, never let
Peggy.
what you want to say get in the way of what your
Hi,
audience
Peggy. I
wants
hope I
to
didn't
hear.
catch you at a bad time. But my name is
Conduct
Perry,
communications
and I was driving through Norman,
Ask
and I
questions.
came across a
Find
property
out their
on
sweet
Hunting
spot.
Horse Trail,
Find out what's
and I
keeping
wanted to see
them
if you
up.
may be interested.
Yeah,
in
you can
selling.
take a horse to the water. You can't make him drink. But if you know how
Okay,
to
sorry
get
to bother
to
you.
know
Have a
who
good
they
day.
are and communicate effectively and create a significant emotional event, you can create a thirst where they want to drink. And that's the key. It's not about motivating them. It's about communicating with them in a way, respecting them, getting to know them, developing a relationship with them where they will motivate themselves, where they say, I can do this, as opposed
Hey,
to just
Karen,
relying on you saying, you've
I'm
got
trying to reach a
greatness in you.
John or
You have the
Clara.
ability to do more than you can ever
Did I
begin.
got the wrong number?
I had a 3x5 car one
about
time.
a
One
home,
side I had.
possibly we
I
see that
am
want to sell a home in Glen Haven.
powerful radio personality. On the flip side, I had
Oh, so months
ask
ago.
and it
Okay.
shall be
Well, I'm
given.
sorry to
Matthew
bother you.
7:7. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. Dr. Carter G. Woodson said, if you can determine what a man shall think, you never have to concern yourself with what he will do. He said, if you can make a man feel inferior, you never have to compel him to seek an inferior status, for he will seek it himself. And if you can make a man feel justly an outcast, you never have to order him to go to the back door. He'll go without being told. And if there's no door, his very nature will demand one. That book, The Miseducation of the Negro.
Oh, the Negro, absolutely.
That has been my Bible. But they don't pay you by the hour. They pay you for the value you bring to the hour. That corporation had a lot of choices of over 3,000 speakers. And my goal was not to be a speaker, but a dominant speaker. I train speakers so that you can become so good that you cannot be ignored and you'll be paid for what you're worth.
That's right.
There you go.
It's Les Big Baller Brown and John Leslie Brown.
Murray, down to the pocket. 7 seconds. 6 seconds.
What it do every day, people, man? It's your boy PJ. Are you in the middle of the game and your wife keep nagging you about the house that y'all ain't sold or the property y'all ain't sold, and you sitting on the couch trying to catch the game and Murray's just launching one to DeAndre Hopkins? Is that you? If that's you, give me a call at 405-759-0038. Let me sell your house for you and you can continue watching the game.
Please leave your message for 4052.
Hello, Merlin.
What?
Hello, is this Merlin?
Who?
Merlin?
No.
Oh, okay, sorry, I got the wrong number.
please leave me a message, and when I get an opportunity, I'll call you right back.
Hello, Haskell. Hey, Haskell, how you doing? My name is Perry. I hope I caught you at a good time.
Yeah, I'm alright. What's going on?
Yeah, I was just driving through Moore, and I came across a property on Southeast 2nd, and I wanted to see if you might be interested in selling.
It's not for sale, sir.
All right, sorry to bother you.
Alright, you're welcome.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Richard. Hello, I'm trying to reach Richard.
Tell nobody, ain't nobody here for that name.
Okay, I'm sorry, I have the wrong number.
Sorry. Yeah, hi, this is please leave me a message, and when I get an opportunity, I'll call you right back. Thank you.
Hey, Duff, this is Perry. Hey, I was just returning a call. I know we're missing each other at the moment, but I was calling to see if you might be interested in selling the property in Edmond off of Cobblestone Court. Hey, if you are, please give me a call back at 405-759-0038. Thank you. Hello?
Yeah, Duff Elger.
Hey.
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Hey, Duff, this is Perry. How you doing?
Who is it?
My name is Perry.
Terry.
Yes. And I was just calling about because I was driving through Edmond and I came across a property on Cobblestone Court, and I wanted to see if you might be interested in selling.
Oh, you talking about my place here?
Yes.
No, I'm not going to sell.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry to bother you, man.
No, no problem.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.